My name is Fazil Erwin Alfitri. My company is PT Medco Power Indonesia. Medco Power is basically one of the leading power developer in Indonesia. We're developing power projects, basically mostly gas, but right now we are entering into renewable, basically in geothermal and hydro, basically. So the company keep growing basically because there's a lot of demand for power in Indonesia, and we are already basically about 12 years old company. And, yeah. Well, the challenges is actually on the sustainability, like what I said in my presentation, that basically because developing countries like in Asia, basically they are trying to catch up into what's happening in the Western world. So sometimes when you try to develop it, you're trying to develop it at all costs. I think this is what's happening in Asia. They're developing power projects and so on. They basically care less about the environmental impact. So what I'm trying to do is actually different. That Medco Power is actually trying to develop something that what we call more responsible. So try to develop responsible power development, power projects that basically maybe go side by side with the environmental goals. So that's why, as you can see in our development, we are basically focusing predominantly in geothermal and hydro, because we think this is the two power generation source that's going to be sustainable. It's going to last a long time. So this is quite a bit of challenge, because a country like Indonesia basically try to catch up right now, and they are trying to really grow their infrastructure business, going up very speedily and so on. But disregarding, I guess, the lesson learned from the other Asian countries that already developed, like Japan and China. So this is, I think, very important for developers like us and people in the conference that understand this, maybe take another view or take a cleaner view about what we want to do, so that makes this business more sustainable. Right now, Indonesia is very booming. Right now, the government is basically trying to try to accelerate the infrastructure development, especially in the power sector. Not only in the power sector, but also energy infrastructure. So as a power developer, if those power developers from outside Indonesia, I think Indonesia right now is the hottest IPP market this year and next year and year after next. There's a lot of power projects coming up. There's a lot of tender going on. I think this is basically opportunity for everybody. Because a company like us, for example, Medco Power, we cannot do it all. I mean, when you talk about 35 gigawatt opportunity in Indonesia in the next 5 years, you're talking about 7,000 megawatt every year. There's a lot of projects. There's a lot of developer, a lot of opportunity for other people to join in and help out the goal for Indonesia government to grow their infrastructure. That's it. I would say that maybe you would want to a little bit focus also on technology. When I say technology, it's basically not only, for example, maybe more into scientific or lesson learned or users experience kind of session, because there's a lot to be learned from that. Because I've been to many conferences, and I think this conferences is basically good in Asia in a general way, But what you need is actually go deeper. What is my suggestion? Maybe like try to do more technical session, really technical session. For example, technical session on gas turbine, technical session on steam turbine, technical session on hydro and so on, and kind of experience obtained by other people that want to share. Like what is their problem, what is failing, what is cracking, like that, because that is very interesting. Because this is more, to me, more like investors and opportunities and so on. But I think we need to go deeper. Already the conference already 5-6 years, right? I think it's time to go deeper into more technical papers. Call in for technical papers, for example, and then screen those technical papers and maybe make a separate session, making another track on that. But so far it's good.